Guys, guys. I have uh, a quick, simple question to ask, and we could totally get right in the Red Dead. I have a very simple question. Is it weird to want to go to a dog park when you don't have a dog because you want to play with
Oh my
everybody
god,
else's
hot damn, look
dogs?
at her, she's a cat, oh god, wow, oh god, bless.
It is Paladin. Congratulations on being champ. Congratulations. Is it weird to want to go to a dog park when you don't own a dog because you want to play with everybody else's dogs? Is that weird? Can I play with everybody else's dogs if I go to a dog park? Hi, QB! Hi, QB! How are you? How are you? QB, do you have any pets? Do you have any pets? And or is it a dog? You're a cat, though. What about it? Are you saying cats can't play with dogs? I've seen enough videos to know that cats mess with dogs all the time. Hi, 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 hi! Is it weird? Is it weird? Do you think other people like I know listen. It's like going to a playground but you don't have a kid. That's kind of sus, right? That's kind of stranger danger right there. But what about for dogs? Can you go to a dog park and not
Let's
have a
go to a
dog?
couple's park and pretend we are in a relationship.
Wait, does that exist? Do couple parks actually exist? What are couple parks? Can I actually Google couple parks? I didn't know there was parks designated just for couples. Some childhood trauma you have. Yes, it's weird. That's valid, man. Pets be hecka cute. Yeah, man, they're super cute. As a dog owner, you appreciate randos playing with your pups. Really? So I could go to a dog park and play with other people's dogs? Couple parks? Sounds like a thing you've seen in Dojin. Like, that's like what makes a couple park different than a regular park? What about a singles park? Wait, hold on, let me search. Are there couple parks?
Tea
Ah!
cakes.
Chicken! Congratulations on surviving 22 months. Yippee! Yeah, man, what about that? No one except the singles. Yeah, nobody except the people. Yeah, it's just best romantic parks. I don't see couple parks. It's just romantic parks. Singles parks aren't Twitch appropriate. What do you mean they're not Twitch appropriate? What are singles parks? So they actually do exist? If you ask, you could play with those doggos for sure. Hi, Pause! Hi, Pause.
This is a sign that Beko is in need of affection. Forever alone.
Is this
Shadow Pitong has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
is this me outing myself that I wanna play with puppies, or like does it sound lonely to say I want to play with strangers' dogs? Does it sound lonely? Am I outing myself? What? Singles parks is any park any person in this chat goes to. What about a dog park? Couple park IRL stream when? I've gone to a couple of parks already. Now that I have the lighter IRL stream setup, once I finish setting up the like where things go, I need to put like Velcro on a couple of things. We could start doing more IRL streams again. And in fact, on the 22nd, there's that scooter festival, the Vespa festival. We're definitely gonna want to schedule to go there.
Let's all have a moment of silence for Beko's forever alone status. 07.
Wait, I have a wife. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a wife. I'm perfectly dateable. If you just get past the first stages of me punching you. Listen, if you can survive me punching you a couple times, you know, you gotta get past the first couple of layers. It's like dating stages, right? level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 is like I punch you a couple times. If you can survive that, then you know, take your skater, go volunteer at the animal shelter. They would appreciate you walking or playing with the animals. I don't have a scooter yet. I do have the electric scooter, but I don't know how far away is the animal shelter. Can my tiny scooter make it? Animal shelter. How far away is the nearest animal shelter? And is it reachable on my tiny electric scooter? I typed animal shelter, and the first thing
Need affection? Why not fill the need for love with your very own Beko Daki? The bounty is your heart.
Ah, that's a good ad right there. That's such a solid ad. Thank you. Guys, I typed in animal shelter, and I'm looking at the map, and one of the first things that comes up is animal exterminator. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Hmm. Oh yeah, look, body pillow. I sleep with myself every night, guys. I sleep with myself every night. Hi, Griffin. Hi. Hi. How have you been? How have you been? When have I missed a day? Have I missed a day? Am I really bad at knowing when dates are? Did I miss the day? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Has it happened? Has it happened? Did I miss it? I don't know. I don't know when it is. Oh God. Da. I hope I didn't miss it. Nah, you miss your dog too whenever you're gone. Whenever you're gone, I'm not ready yet to get another dog, right? Because you guys know that I had a dog before, not anymore. I'm not ready yet, I don't think. That and dogs are kind of expensive also. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally I'm not emotionally there to have another puppers. I still miss my dog. I still miss my dog a lot. To be honest, you think the phrase I've said to my family the most is, "Where's the cat?" Where's the cat? Beko Sundere? No. Is it Sundere to like punch you guys? It's a form of affection. Someone after their first date would back obliterated. Maybe you can play with the rats. The freaking rats. I've not seen any rats in the street. Where is rats prevalent? Is that New York or is that like New Orleans? Which one is the one that has a lot of rats? Is it New Orleans or New York? Or is it both? Extermination is a form of shelter, you guess, according to Google. No, not that kind of shelter. We don't want to go there. That's too depressing. Yeah, it sounds so sad. Then get a cat instead. I don't want to get a cat because they shed a lot. I had to live with a cat. I had a cat before and it sheds a lot and it'll get everywhere, all over the place. Cats are nice in theory, but I don't know if I can live with one. Maybe a Bingus. I don't know. I've never owned a Bingus. I've never owned a Bingus before. Look for a cat cafe? I should. I know there's some in the inner city. There's like I think 2 or 3 in the inner city. But I have to pay for their time versus going to a dog park where I could just ask the owners if I could politely play with their doggies. That's fair. Take your time. Honor time. Hi. Both. No, not a shelter. Not a PETA shelter. Both, but the ones in New York are bigger and immune to poison. What? So what do they do with the ones in New York? Then brush your cat? I have no memory of ever brushing my cat. But at the same time, I was just a wee bab when I owned a cat. I was like a tiny little child. I don't remember how old I was when I had a cat. I just know that the parental authorities forced me to get rid of my cat and give her away to like some family that like, you know those crazy cat ladies where they have like 10 cats They forced me to give my cat away to like a cat lady that had like 10 cats, and I was so angry and bitter. I was just like, they already have 10 cats. Why do they want my cat? Like, I only have the one cat. They have 10. They don't need my cat. The cat lady had like a daughter that was around the same age as me, and I think like we had gone on like a family vacation for like a weekend, and so they were like a family friend, and they watched my cat for that weekend. And when we came back, I think it was the parental authorities' ploy to try to get rid of my cat because they don't really like animals. And so they were like, "Oh yeah, well the daughter got really attached to your cat, so we've decided to give your cat to them." And I'm like, "Why? They have 10." Like that reasoning that their daughter wanted my cat was not a good reasoning for me as a child. I was probably single digits old, and they were telling me that some other girl wanted my cat who already owned 10 other cats, and so I had to give away my cat to her. That was the reasoning that they gave me when I was little, and it didn't make sense to me as a child. I was so upset and so angry, and they're like, "Well, you can always visit your cat or whatever, blah blah blah," and things like that. But I was so sad because like since she had 10 cats plus or whatever, all of the cats were very territorial. And I think after a week, um my cat was getting into fights with their other cats. And I think I only got to visit them once, and then the parental authorities wouldn't allow me to visit again because they didn't want to deal with cats. They didn't want to deal with animals anymore. So like the one time I went to go visit, she had like a scratch all over her face and her eye or whatever, and they were telling me that like my cat was a beast and beating up all of the other cats and whatnot, and that all of their cats were coming up with injuries because my cat was ferocious. And I'm like, yeah, why don't you give me back my cat then? If my cat isn't getting along with yours. But no, they wouldn't allow me to take my cat back. They wouldn't allow me to go see my cat anymore. So like that was like my dreadful sad story of owning a cat, short-lived as it were. If you brush the cat, then it won't shed as much. If you get a bingus, then you have to oil them regularly. Rubbing your bingus sounds like a funny sentence. Hold on, guys, I gotta rub my bingus. You seen beefy ones in the subway stations? Beefy binguses? Okay, well, you gotta go. Okay, doctor. Thank you so much for stopping by. You still think pet shelter is the way to go, even if it's a kill shelter? I'm so depressed hearing that. Kill shelter. That's so sad. The rats in New York, they raise bigger rats to hunt them. Nuh-uh. You're lying to me. Right? That has to be a lie. That makes no sense for rats to hunt rats. Should be more cats, right? There is a group of people with dogs who hunt rats. Oh, okay, okay. Dogs can also make sense. The Rat King cometh. A method to get them to leave their nest is to smoke the nest. Isn't it already super smoky already over there though? Smoggy? Smoggy? Is smog the same? I don't know. Screw them keeping the cat. I'll trade my Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. They would have had to kill you before you gave away your cat. I was tiny, okay? I was literally single digits. I was single digits old. I don't remember the exact age, but I was single digits old is what I know. And I had no authority, and the parental authorities had all of the authority. And I swear to you, it was just some mad scheme to get rid of my cat. That reasoning is pathetic. Tell them you want new parents and that you like the new parents better. Yeah. I feel that. You know, when I was little, what is it? I think I watched a movie where like the little girl divorced her parents. I forgot what movie it was, but like she divorced her parents. I didn't know that was possible, but I tell you what, I thought about that. I thought about that many times. I'm like, how does one divorce one's parental authorities? How does that one make that happen? We had so many animals when you were a wee lad, but slowly reduced them over time. Now it's just 2 dogs, cats, and parrots left. That still sounds like a lot. You had more than that? 2, 3, 4, 5. You said parrots, so plural, so like 5-ish. You have 5 animals right now. So you had more than 5 when you were younger? That's a lot of animals. That's called childhood trauma. Yeah. We've had a lot of those, haven't we? Yeah, you're from New York and we raise warrior rats to control the population. We put them into coliseums and they fight each other. May the best rat win. Is that why Chia came out so big and strong? She won all of the Coliseum tournaments. Hello!
Oh, tea cakes!
Effie! Oh my god, congratulations for surviving 11 months. Congratulations, congratulations. Becca, we don't live in perpetual smog. I'm sorry. Do you not? I mean, I wouldn't know. I went there twice in my lifetime. I went there twice in my lifetime, and the only thing I remember is bullying my brother, pointing at the subway walls and telling him, "Hey, can you imagine how long has it been since these walls have been cleaned? When was the last time these walls have been cleaned? How much you want to bet never? How much you want to bet never? And can you imagine how many people have touched these walls?" I'm literally like, my brother is a germaphobe, right? And I'm like literally pointing to the New York subway walls, telling him how many people stop by in a single day, how many years it must have been since the last time they've been cleaned, and touching them means how many people he's touched. I'm terrible. Hug the cute streamer cat lady. Bubba! Hi! How are you? It feels like it's been forever. It feels like it's been forever. There is actually a story about raising cannibal rats and using them to hunt down nests. Like nests of other rats? Oh my goodness. You can separate from your family. You forgot the name of it. You're gonna Google it? Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna Google the term. I think it's far too late now to... I think it's far too late now, but I don't know like how one as a child goes to, do you go to like the police? Who do you go to? How do you hire a lawyer for this? Who do you would I have had to have called a lawyer as a little one? Parental authorities. This is John, my lawyer. I want a divorce. Was it? It's called emancipation. But you have to either be a certain age or have proof for the state to intercede. What is the certain age? What was the certain age? What was the cutoff point for this? NYC, the people of the fog. Beko need all of the love. Here you go. Thank you. Ah! Were you just waiting for me to read that? Thank you. Gah. The MTA do clean the walls with industrial washers. Do they really? Do they really? Do they actually? When do they have time to clean them? Because aren't the subways like open 24/7? When do they have time to clean them and how do they clean them? Some stations less than others. Used to point out cracks in walls and tell your brother they could probably collapse at any moment. Oh my god. Were you that person that would ride on like roller coasters or whatever, like those crazy rides with a stranger, you know, when they would pair you up, like if the ride required 2 people per cart, and so you ended up with a stranger and you're like touching the bolt and be like, oh, this is kind of spinny, it's kind of loose, you know? Were you that person? I knew somebody that was like that. The more popular the station, the more treatment it gets. Oh man. Well, don't tell my brother that. You're doing good, friend. Always good to see you. Been busy with life, but it's good to see you make good. Hold on. I'm like skim reading, which is bad for my reading comprehension. Always good to see you. Been busy with life, but it's good to see you. Makes me smile. How are you? I'm doing good. It's also been busy for me as well. I'm literally also gonna be doing some work this weekend, or trying to, at the very least. 12-ish, you forget. Oh, see, it could have been well within those parameters, I think, maybe. At like 5 a.m., very late at night. Very, very late at night? Okay. I guess I'll believe you. I want to watch someone play that one game where it's like in a subway station and you have to like, what is it? You walk forward, and if you see anomalies, you have to walk back. Uh, I don't know what that game is called, but I want to watch someone play that. Chicken, can I watch you play that sometime? I don't, do I have to buy the game? Is it pop? Do I have to buy that game? Is it called Platform 8? Cutoff point? You know you're an adult now, right? You could do whatever you want. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit too late now. It's a little bit too late now. But I'm just curious. I'm curious at what point in the life cycle could it have been done? What point in the life cycle could it have been done? That was you. Man, this red could fall apart any second. Just imagine one bolt goes and bam! You guys are, what do you call it? Nuisances. Nuisances? Menaces. That's the word I'm looking for. You guys are menaces. But it's okay. It's fun. It's fun. All in good fun. As long as nobody gets hurt. Quite literally. Nobody gets hurt. Unless it's a freak accident from a loose bolt off of a very shaky ride. Da. Skim read pants grab. Oh my god, I missed this. Skim read this pants grab. You'll be lurking? Thank you, Baba. Sure, platform 8. How much is platform 8? Platform 8. Does it cost anything? It costs $4. We can do this sometime. Wait, is this it? Is this it? This isn't it. Is this it? This isn't it. This doesn't look like it's it. But this still looks equally as cool. This looks just as cool. But this is not the one that I was thinking about. Wait, is this a horror game? I'm sure it's a horror game. Oh, the one with the puppet? I don't know. It's the one where, like, you walk down the subway station itself. Not a subway, but like a subway station. And you walk one direction. And if everything is fine, you keep going. But if there's a slight anomaly, then you turn around and walk backwards. Or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. Hello, Nick! Hello, hello! Beko, be the change you want to be. Play it. No! You know how I am with horrors. We have to have Beko grade horror games. In which case, Alan Wake is looking very, very spicy. Maybe whenever I get a free slot, we'll move on to Alan Wake. Hopefully my brother doesn't pop in. He'll probably backseat me. Alan Wake was one of the games like he played a lot. I wonder if he played the second one. I'll have to ask him. Menacing nuisances. You're the last person anyone would want to go skydiving with. I'll go skydiving with you. Why? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? What could you possibly say? Oh, the parachute. If it gets locked up, that's gonna be unfortunate. Oh God. Nah, let's go. Let's go skydiving. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Platform 8 is free. Is it? I just looked it up. It said $4. Hold on. Let me look it up on the actual Steam application instead of Googling it. Platform 8. No, it's like $4. It shows up here. $4. $4. It's $4. Is it free elsewhere? Do you guys know the other game that I'm talking about? Where you're like in a station? Like the subway, like underground? You'll buy it for Chicken just to see? Buy it for me! Buy it for me! I give Chicken access to my library. He has all access to like every single game I own. It is Platform 8. It's a sequel to Exit 8. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Where's Exit 8? Exit 8. Is this the one I'm thinking about? Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking about. It's a sequel? So which one's first? Platform 8 is a sequel to Exit 8. So we play Exit 8 first. And that one's also $4. That one's also showing up as $4. It's not horror? Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you positive it's not horror? It's a psychological horror. Alan Wake, more like Alan Schlepp. Kick you off the plane before you put on your parachute. That's mean! What are you gonna do? Are you gonna jump off with your parachute and then like try to dive to like grab me so that I don't literally die? That'd be terrifying. Like the freaking 5 minutes that I'm free falling with nothing and you're just like, okay, I gotta go leap after that. You'd rather eat a pickle than go skydiving with Becca? Why? Why? It'll be fun, I swear. It'll be so much fun. It'll be like, whee! I've always wanted to go skydiving. Like for real, for real. I always want to go skydiving. Good news is that if the parachute fails, it's only a problem for about a minute. How long does skydiving take it? Is it only a minute? Do you skydive for only a minute? I could swear it like takes like 5-10 minutes maybe at the very least, depending on how high you are. It's a problem. Well, I mean, at least it's quick, right? You won't even really think about it. Beko bro, as Scuff Beko on your shoulder whispering in your ear of all the things I've missed. He'll tell me, why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? Or why don't you look at the new item? Or like I'll be so confused as to where to go and he'll be like, why don't you check the quest logs or things like that? I don't do any of those things. I'm the type of gamer that like if there's a menu, I avoid the menu screen as much as possible. I avoid the menu. If I pick up items and I don't know what they are, guess what? I don't know what they are. My brother, every time he picks up a brand new item, he always goes, the first thing he does is go into the item menu, goes and reads it, the description and what it does. For me, I'm just like, meh, I got something cool. When I need something, that's when I start like glancing at my items like, what do any of these do? $4 is so cheap, $4 is cheap. But you can play both at any time. There is really no story. I guess that's fair. That is true. Try playing Cosmo Dread. Isn't that the new game that Cooks was talking about? That was like big and scary. Look it up to see. Isn't that like that's like a new one? That's like with that's like had a lot of uh glitches or something. No, I don't recognize this. It's a VR survival horror though. What do the monsters look? Oh, it's a VR. There's no way I'm doing this. I can barely function in VR. You want me to be terrified? Ah! You can't find the donate button. This should cover the cost. I hide the donate button. I hide the donate button. It's somewhere. Gah! Gah! Oh, we're gonna sit in here for a while. Let me zoom out. Oh. Why do I have a button that goes there? That makes no sense. What? Who? Where's my why is that my hotkey? That's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Why is that my hotkey for that scene? That scene in particular that holds absolutely nothing in it. Dive down, fly past you, and laugh hysterically. I'm gonna land on your parachute. I'll make sure to aim and land on top of your parachute so then it will, like, implode on itself. And then we'll both die. You'd rather have Taco Bell than go skydiving? What is wrong with you? I'd rather go skydiving than have Taco Bell. It'll also be your last problem. Exactly. You don't have to worry about it for very long. Always wanted to try a halo jump? What's a halo jump? You go up to the edge of the horizon line and jump out. Need oxygen just to survive the height. Oh. That sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it, Otter Time. Let's do it. You, me, where, when. Let's do it. I'll record it. Everybody can see. If I can stream it, I don't know. Do you think the internet service reaches however high that is? Do you think the internet service reaches that high? Heck yeah, pulsating sphere with ancient ruins. Great. Never looks at it again. Let's not do that one. Into the void. Fade to black. What do 10k bits do? Depends. I might have to update because I don't have a lot of the features turned on, right? Because I don't have Bicky turned on. Bicky's not turned on. What is my Oh god. What is my Stop hearing yourself, please. What does it say? Itty bitty bits, blah blah blah. 100 plus bits. Can ask Bicky a question. Yeah, Bicky's not here right now. Bicky's not here right now. She's still on vacation. She's still on vacation. We'll get her working again. Don't worry about it. You love Taco Bell? Go to Taco Bell? No! Also, you can't carry an IRL backpack and the parachute. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. With the new setup, I totally can. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. It could literally fit on my belt. I could strap it to my belt. I could fit it, like, on the parachute thing. I totally can. I literally can now. It's one or the other. Nope, nope. Not true. Literally, it's as big as a fanny pack, guys. My new IRL stream setup is like, what, 5 inches? It's like 5 inches. And it weighs like 3.5 pounds. And I super glued myself to it yesterday. But that's not a story we share here because that was a tea room incident and that stays in the tea room. You might have a rough landing and crush it. Nah, we'll put it someplace safe. You actually can. You just wear the pack on the front. See, exactly. Time gets it. The glue incident, yeah. Paratrooper style. Woo! We have it on the frontsies, and we totally can because I have the bag that I selected for the new IRL stream setup is very modular. It literally has 4 like D-links, and I could interchange the straps. So instead of a backpack where it's literally just a backpack and you can't change the straps, I got it infused and built into a mini backpack, which can be like the straps can be swapped out for literally anything. It's a 5-inch mini backpack that can have straps like slotted out for like backpack straps or a messenger bag strap. And in fact, I even just got carabiners and I just attached it to the D-links. So I actually don't even need straps. I could strap it to anything. If the parachute thing has like loops and D-links to it, I could strap it. I can carabiner it to the parachute. I've made it super modular. I say me, but I've requested it. I requested it to be very modular. Hashtag thank you Spaceman for making this contraption for me. The Spaceman is a IRL friend of mine, not IRL friend, IRL stream friend of mine, who made this kit for me. I'll have to show it on stream sometime, but after I do a stream with it, after I do a test stream with it. I have to do a test stream before we do the Vespa festival so that I know that it works. So wait, what is next week? I need to make sure it's before the... Okay, yeah. So we have to definitely have an IRL stream next week because the 22nd is the Vespa Festa. So we want to make sure that the IRL stream setup works before then. So next week, I'll go find a park. We'll go for walkies. Yeah, you guys want to go for walkies? We'll go for walkies with the new setup. Hello. Hello. You had to be there to explain the glue incident. You had to be there. You had to be there. It's one of those things. Hi, KJ. Hope you and chat are doing well. We are doing super. You want to go for walkies? We'll go for walkies next week. That's what we'll do next week. I know I still need to put the schedule together. We'll go for walkies next week. Listen, the moment if I finish Red Dead today, I'll figure out the new stream schedule. Right now, it's kind of like, it's kind of broken and all over the place because I was really busy with work and wasn't sure how consistently I would be able to stream. But I need to make the schedule for this month and next month because next month, what is it? June, July. Next month, I definitely have some days of unavailability that I need to inform you guys of. And I might as well also do August because I might be shipped out for V Expo. So you guys will have like 3 months worth of schedule the moment I finish Red Dead. Because then I know I'm not playing Red Dead anymore. You're gonna get food? Okay. You love the walkies? We love the walkies. Walkies are kind of nice. I need to find more geocaching. I need to find more geocaching to be able to do the thing. I need to ask about the Pokemon Go thing. I tried to do that, and there's like exponential lag for it, so I don't know how well I can get it to work. I'll have to ask Spaceman about it. But yeah, the next thing I'm gonna try to ask Spaceman for is AR. I want AR capabilities. I showed them some AR videos, and I'm gonna ask them if they could somehow make it into a compact size for maybe live AR streams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. AR Beko. Yeah. And then think about it. Around that time, maybe hopefully I'll start camping, and that'll be really cool, I think. That'll be super duper cool. What size bullets does that fire? Pew, 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 pew. Like the AR billboards? I don't know. I don't know. It's like if you guys ever seen the handyman VTuber? Have you guys seen the handyman VTuber? Let me see if I can pull it up. They have a setup where they just kind of AR themselves over themselves. No? Okay, hold on. Let me pull up this AR handyman. And the handyman! The handyman VTuber. Handyman. They recently just got a new video. I showed their setup to Spaceman, and like I tried to watch it myself to see if I could understand it, and I got to like maybe 10 minutes of the video and I'm like, okay, I don't understand this. I stopped understanding it. So I showed it to Spaceman, and Spaceman surprisingly understood, and Spaceman was just like, oh yeah, yeah, like we can even make this smaller. And I'm like, smaller? Like carry size? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, cool, cool, cool. So I need to ask them if they could figure out the setup. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for that build. Because I think that'd be really cool. I know I followed. There we go. I found them. Let's see, let's see.
Don't even think about
Don't even think about it. View YouTube. This one? Yeah, this one. Cool. So this VTuber right here, if I can get out of the way, she's the handyman VTuber, and like she does like handyman things, and she just kind of ARs herself over it. Does she do it here? Is she not gonna do it here? She's just explaining a lot of things. Okay, let's look for another video. This is her name. She's the DIY handyman VTuber. And so you can see things like this. Where literally she's just kind of like AR'd herself over herself. Literally in real life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She cut a tree down. Yeah, that was on like Twitter for a while. But like things like this, if I could figure out how to do this, that would be really cool. We should buy and test a GPS tracker for event reasons. What do you mean for event reasons? Why do I need a GPS tracker? What are we tracking? The VTuber that does like construction and has their character AR'd live. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not exactly live. So what she does is that she records the video while wearing the Mokapi trackers, and then has the video. She has like a rig set up that does the video post-processing. So it cranks out the finalized video a little bit like it does it automatically-ish, but it's not live. So she hasn't done live streaming with this kind of setup to my knowledge. Yeah. You remember she cut a tree down. That's cool. Yeah. Spaceman seems to have understood. We track an NPC friends like Avi. Let me send this to Spaceman. Ignore this. Let me send this. Let me send this video to Spaceman. There we go. To remind them that I want this setup. She had a video explaining her setup. Let me see if I could find that. Boop 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 boop. First drive. Here we go. Shooting rig. Hello? Is that you, Markiplier? Oh, okay. So she basically, she explains like, yeah, this is her, and then she green screens it. So she has like a 2 setup that like records and overlays over the person, and she has to have supposedly footage of it naked, like with nothing there, and then overlays the blank on top of it, which going back to that cherry blossom footage, I have no idea how she did that. And so it gets video edited while it's recording, question mark? And it's just kind of like filtered, question mark? I don't know how it's done live. But this is what the setup looks like. So if you guys are curious, this is what her setup looks like. I can't imagine carrying this around anywhere. This is pretty big. This is not portable. This is Ayo not portable at all. Live edits, crazy tech. Yeah. This needs to be compressed down. You'd carry that? She has somebody carry something for her. Like, so we can see right there, let's see here. So she has 2 monitors to monitor, like, 1 and B or whatever. Scene switching. She has, obviously, the mocap tracking right here. I think this is the camera, because that looks like a microphone. And then the laptop over here that does the processing. And this little guy is, like the equivalent of, like, a Stream Deck. So it's called, like, an ATEM. It's like a hotkey thing for like video editing or whatever. I think maybe. But like this whole rig, and she just sets it up someplace. You can handle it. You can handle it. I think if I did something to this extreme, if it's not small enough for me to carry and like place down on a tripod and like set up or something crazy, I might need to enlist a cameraman. I might need to enlist a cameraman if I want to do things like this. I need it to be like on a tripod. Yeah, I need it to fit on a tripod. It feels like you set it up and you don't touch it. Yeah, you set it up. She's got it on boxes, if you can see. Like this is on boxes. Look at that. They're on boxes. They're like they're not even on a tripod. They are just there. That actually looks a little bit terrifying. The box stacked on top of the box. You bell man enough? Can bottom be top? What? What are you talking about? I could ask Belle for a couple of things, but like like if it's an event, like going to a festival or whatnot, sure, I could ask him to tag along. But if it's camping, that means he needs to have his own camping gear set, and I don't think he has his own camping gear set. That's where a tripod would be really useful, because then I don't need to ask anybody. Make Belle do it? Friggin', I can't take him camping. He needs his own setup. Do you know how long it's taken me to get my own setup? I have to, there's like so many things. I still vaguely-ish am lacking The chair, camping chair, light camping chair. We just thrown Belle a whole camping set and we good. Why didn't you guys throw me a whole camping set? The tent was on sale. The tent was on sale. Is it still on sale? Hold on. Oh frick. I don't know what. I don't know what. Oh wait, hold on. What is the tent called? What is the tent called? Ever. Guh. It's still on sale. It's still on sale. And in fact, it is even more on sale. See, it's oops. It's still on sale. And even more on sale. I say even more on sale. But I mean, what I mean by that is like the honey tells me that it's the lowest price it's been in 120 days. Does it tell me when this ends? I wish it would tell me when it ends. I'm that kind of shopper that like I'll wait till the very last minute of a sale to like debate whether or not I really wanted it. Buy it now. It's literally the last it's like the last thing I think I need for camping. I say that, but I think I need to make a list. I need to make a list for you guys so that you guys can catch me, like correct me if I'm missing something. Thankfully, though, the very first camping stream will be in my backyard, so if I'm missing something, at least I won't die out in the wilderness. Wait too long, it'll go back up. Are we getting closer to Beko's Euro camp arc? We're getting so close. We're getting so close. Honestly, right now, it's literally just the tent, I think. I say that very lightly. It's literally just the tent, I think. I mean, the tent's the big thing. The tent's the big thing holding me back. I have the sleeping bag. I got myself a cot. I got myself a water container. And I got myself a fire thingy. And I have been slowly putting together like a kitchenette. Slowly. I'm missing the little butane canisters because I don't know the difference between all of them. I don't know the difference between each of them. The little canisters. I don't know what they do. I might need to go to an RAI and ask some nice staff to explain it to me. Beko has to go through the struggles. Tough love. You'll try to make a list for you if you want. I'll make a list of the things that I already have. That way you guys can like catch, like point out, like, oh, I'm missing this, or like things that you wouldn't think of, right? Because you know, one thing that I got that I didn't think about before was I got, you know, the soap strips. I got like soap strips. You guys are probably gonna tell me, nah, you don't need that. I got soap strips. Where it's just like, you know, like dry strips of soap. I don't know. I got that. I got that. I don't know what else. I don't know what else. What else am I not thinking about that I could probably need? You just browse 5 hours to see if you can get better deals in 5 hours. Oh, you browse for 5 hours? I browse for days. I'll check up on it for multiple days on end. I'll check up on it. And if I still, like, if I forget that I wanted it by the end of the deal, then that means I didn't want it enough. But if I checked on it like every single day of the deal, and that means I probably really wanted it. That's the way I shop. If I forget that I wanted it, I probably didn't want it enough. But if I check it every single day, then I probably really want it. Oh, do you have a little stove? Amazon has a Coleman 1 burner for $22 with a coupon. Define stove. I got like a pan set that came with a tiny little prongy thing that goes on top of the fuel can thingies. me not knowing what these words are. Do you know what I'm talking about? The prongy thingy that goes on top of the can thingy. I got one of those. I don't know if it's any good though. I've been seeing on videos that there's a lot of different kinds, so I don't know if the one I have is any good. But it came with a pan set that I bought. You need an outdoor silverware set, metal mugs, a pan, and a lantern, most importantly. I have a silverware set. I got a silverware set that comes with chopsticks because the chopsticks were very important to me. Uh, metal mugs. I got those weird cuppies that are like oblong and wide or whatever that can double as a bowl, like a bowl cup. I got one of those bowl cups. A pan, debatable. I have a pan set, but I also got like the sandwich maker. I basically tried to rebuild that Stanley lunchbox. And lanterns. I got a lot of different light stuff. I got a couple of different light stuff. Gun to shoot the bear. I think I need a license for that. You don't need a gun. You did for a year to get a new PC. What do you mean? Oh, you did for a year to stare at it? Welcome back. Like a metal thing to put a pan on? A metal thing to put a pan on? The thingy. It sparks and lights. Will you get bonked for posting the Amazon link? You probably might. The robots will go after you, Noodle. If you can, put it in the Discord. It'll be much safer there. Toilet paper and a shovel. I think one of the Pusheen box gave me a trowel for gardening, like that. A trowel? Does a trowel? It's called a trowel, right? A trowel? Is that good enough for a shovel? I have a trowel. There's shovel kits that are super huge. I don't know if I need all of that. There was a shovel kit that I saw that was like a shovel, an axe, and a hammer, all at the same. I haven't gotten any additional pegs because I don't know which one I need either. You guys have suggested pegs at one point in time, but I also don't know which one I kind of need. Or if the tent that I want comes with pegs. Oh my god! I didn't know that was a command, chicken! Permit noodle, you will not get timed out for the next 60 seconds. Hopefully not. I still prefer it to be in the Discord because I'm not gonna remember this. Where is this? Oh, one of these burner things. There's a really cute purple one that I kind of want. Is it cringe that I found a purple one that I kind of want? But this is definitely cheaper than the purple one. A starter lighter. I got some lighters and I learned how to fill a lighter for the first time ever. I got a butane refill canister and I lit or I refilled. I messed it up for a first couple of times because the nebby was crooked or whatever, and the air that comes out of it is so cold. It's so cold. But I was able to fill it. It took me a couple tries, but I was able to fill it. That'll work. You really want to go camping sometime? Yeah, we're gonna go camping together. We're gonna go camping together sometime. You shall dump it in the Discord as well. Thank you, Noodle. Thank you, Noodle. You got one at a store for 20 bucks. Very useful when power goes out. Yeah. Rianaria was telling me that they had their power go out. I'm a little disappointed that I don't have my power go out more often because I want to try out a lot of my kit stuff that I have. I say kit, but like my makeshift bug out bag that you guys told me is a very impractical bug out bag because everything required power. Everything required power. I need to check if my power generator has power. Why would you want that? I don't know. Wait, oh, for the power to go out because it seems like an interesting experience. I want to see if I survive, you know? They are lifesavers for when the power is out. You have cooked a few emergency ramens outside. Oh, I have I got this tiny dinky grill table. I got suckered into trying out Temu like once when I was looking for camping gear. I tried Temu a little bit. I don't want to do it again because it literally feels like one of those daily gotcha games. It feels like a game. It feels like a mobile game because they're like, "Wah! and they do like a daily spin, and they're like, oh my god, you earned this discount, and it's like really, really bad psychologically. And I got suckered into buying this Korean barbecue table. So if the power ever goes out, I do have charcoal. And I could just make some Korean barbecue outside. Camp meetup in the middle of the woods. Don't bring your phones. They won't work anyways. Uh-oh. Am I not gonna have any streaming service? Am I not gonna be able to stream my camping? Can't survive. This isn't the apocalypse. I want, it's training for the apocalypse though. It's training for the apocalypse. Ah! Camp KBBQ. KBBQ. Powers out, let's survive. Plugs in items. What? We're all... I won't be like that. I'm gonna be like, quick, where are the lanterns? Where are all of my lanterns? Are they all charged? Aw, dick. I have lanterns that are solar charged though, so thankfully I could just stick them out in the sun, right? If the power doesn't go out in the middle of the night, I could just stick them out in the sun. They can get a little bit of charge, and come nightfall, guess what? We have light, guys. And I know where some tea candles are. If that doesn't work, I have some tea candles. And I have some lighters now, so I can light those said tea candles. I have different kinds of lighters. For a while, I was trying to get some those arc lighters, the ones that are like electrical and do the bzz, bzz sort of thing. I was trying to see if I could use that for my camping gear, but after trying to, what was I doing? I was trying to light my tea candles with them, and I found them to be slightly impractical for certain things for camping. So I got one of those butane lighters. I've never had a lighter that I could refill. I've never refilled a lighter before, so that was really exciting and interesting. I learned something new, and it's one of those lighters that's not like a, you know, those like passive like flame, like and it's a light, like it's a flame. It's one of those ones that's like you go it's like a torch lighter, one of those tiny little guys. But I got a purple one and a blue one. I got a purple and a blue one. Oh. It can be a keychain. I feel like eventually I'm gonna need a bigger torch lighter. One of those bigger gun ones. Because that's what a lot of the Korean campers do. Oh my god, how did I get talking for an hour? I said I was gonna ask a simple question and then go play Red Dead. You'll probably die of starvation before anything else, knowing how hard it is to get you to eat. That's not true. I'll totally eat. I'll totally start being like, oh, I want to see what I can cook when the power's out. I'll totally be like, I want to know what I can cook. And then we'll go look at my pantry, and then I'll be like, yes. I can make some hot dogs or something like that. Blarg. But the power mainly goes out on stormy days? Uh-oh, wait. I think you have a valid point there. So it's just a matter of me checking all of my equipment once per month to make sure that everything's charged, right? That's the responsible thing to do. Just making sure everything's charged once per month. Get a pencil sharpener and matches. Forever warm. That would make kindling. You're actually kind of right. That's actually kind of valid. Nuh-uh. You'll go, I wonder if I can still work with the power. I won't be able to work because the computer's gonna be out. And then starve to death. Correcting your graphic design. I wouldn't do that. That's no. No way. I don't see that being a thing. I think you're hallucinating. I think you're slightly exaggerating even. If the power is out, that gives me a good excuse to like not work. That gives me a very good excuse to not work. And I'll be probably too excited. I'll be running around trying to find all of my little like survival gear and equipment. I can see that. I'll be freaking super excited. I'll be like, oh my god, we could use this lantern. We could do this. I could cook on this. That Korean barbecue table that I got is now useful, and I could use it today. Or that tiny little indoor campfire that says it's indoor, but I'm probably never ever gonna use it indoor ever again. We could totally use that outside, and I'll go make some baked potatoes again. Yeah. I'll be super excited. Come on. You know how excited I am. You know how excited I am. I'm gonna be like, yeah! It's holiday! Holiday season. We're making potatoes. And in the morning, we're making waffles. Maybe. I don't know how to make waffles. I mean, it's just pancakes, right? In a waffle grill. But yeah, looping back to my original question. Going to find a dog park that has a plethora of dogs to play with them. And that's the end of that story. I like that we went from can I play with strangers' dogs to going back to camping talk. Ow. But it's getting closer. Are you guys excited? I gave myself the deadline of my birthday to start trying to do camping. So my birthday is gonna be like, I'm gonna camp it. I'm gonna camp in my backyard. Hi, Reaper. How are you doing? How are you? We're just getting settled in. We had a whole conversation about dogs, cats, and camping gear, and camping, and power outages, and surviving a power outage, and things like that. You're so hyped for the camping art? I am too. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. I hope I survive. I hope I know what I'm doing. I hope I understand and I don't make a fool of myself. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. You think that I've learned enough from Arthur, right? Do you think I've learned enough about how to survive as Arthur that like I'll know how to camp? You know, you just kind of you get a knife and you stick meat on the knife and you hold it over an open flame. And that's your food for the day. I should do that for one of the meals. Literally just put steak on a knife and just hold that over fire. Old cat camp adventures? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Please don't starve in your own backyard. I won't starve in my own backyard. I'll make sure I'll get stuff. I'll probably use that Korean barbecue table, if anything, right? A bit sick. You have national exams in 2 days. Only tomorrow is left. Oh my god. And you're sick too? I know you're probably stressed and you don't like thinking that sleeping is the solution, but maybe sleeping is the solution, and I know you probably need to study, but also sleeping is probably really good for you. Wait! I have the ultimate solution for you and allows you to stay up a little bit, just a smidgen. You should go get prenatal pills. I don't care what kind of sick you are. Go buy yourself some prenatal pills and take it. It's literally what I tell everybody. Yes, Beko, you've played enough shooter games to be able to properly handle a weapon. Well, at least you know the anatomy of a gun. You know the anatomy of a gun. This snap again. If you guys are sick, you guys just go get some prenatal vitamins. Prenatal vitamins and take it. Because think about it. Think about it like this, right? You guys take your daily multivitamin. Nia the Saiyan! Haro! Oh, sorry. Saiyajin? Haro! Thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I get stronger. Thank you! What about vitamins? Okay, so think about this. Every day, you're supposed to take, or it's recommended that you take daily multivitamins, right? And the multivitamins are like, oh yeah, this is for a man, this is for a woman, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, they give you whatever recommended dose or whatever. But, think about this. What if, instead, you take prenatal vitamins? But think about it. It's formulated for a person whose vitamins